me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G, flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that.
Let me win, bro.
And now you got pulling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me?
I need a win, bro. I'm trying to get in playoffs, bro.
They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West
go.
Coast, rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's
Number
no
1 seed,
different.
number 2
Fourth
seed.
in inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, they make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
To the air on first down with Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First carry for Najee Harris. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Think he's got some unfinished business after taking that all the way down to the 1?
There's no doubt in his mind that he has unfinished business. How upset would he be, even though he won't show it, if the play call comes in, quarterback, keeper, bootleg, maybe someone else carrying the football. He's done the heavy lifting. Let him take it across the goal line.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Carter, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Oh my God, bro.
No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. An opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. They'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Green Jacks, let's go.
They're going to look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I'm ready, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Pickett. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursue, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Pickett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he's got his target, Harris. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Completes this one to Pickens. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Pickett right back to the air again. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Ready?
1st and 10, it's Patterson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Falcons at 9-3 here on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Going deep for Hopkins. And he's got it inside the 10.
I said fool him. I said that.
Down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ready?
Patterson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 cycles.
From the shotgun, he'll look to
Bro,
throw.
this nigga cheating,
Mr.
bro.
Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown again.
Oh,
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Falcons have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where the tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Coup now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
this nigga shit. Every fucking time he got the fucking ball.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Pickett will look to throw it here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And some room to roam now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Pickett back to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Hey, when you play this nigga, what's this shit lagging every time you got the ball?
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordell Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Pickett now on first down. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Pickett. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, man.
Faking this all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They'll throw now on the final play. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's got some space here. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Pickett looking deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 51 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, the 30. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Set, blue check. On the ball.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Zone red. Slide through. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey,
in motion right is Hopkins. On play action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pickett to throw on first down.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
Looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Now Pickett.
Touchdown!
Calvin Austin.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll set up a throw. Open man, there is Patterson, complete.
Finding space at the 40.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 33 yards that time.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Now Pickett.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
That's to his running back, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down, going back to Patterson.
And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hurry!
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
They find some open field here. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.